Hello, I'm back down in the garage and I'm happy for a change because I'm down here flattening and polishing, and it means I don't have to get dressed up in clothes that I know I'm going to get filthy, that I'm going to get filthy, because hopefully it's just going to be a case of a bit of polish and some water and some sandpaper. I've got a lot of work to do. I've got some 1500 grit sandpaper, so it's going to take a little while to get through the top coat. But I'm going to wet sand the top part of the inner wings and basically everything that's above this line here on the bulkhead. The stuff that's a bit lower down, I'm not so sure about. I think probably I'd better off just leaving the paint thick, and you're not going to see it anyway. But the top bit I definitely want to have a little bit nicer, so we'll see. I should probably point out at this stage that it's a couple of days after I originally painted the car, first up. And secondly, I don't want a completely orange peel free finish because these cars weren't like that when they were new. So what I've done, as you can see from here, is I've flattened it back to a relatively uniform finish. I'm just going to polish it up from here. What I have done is use some 2000 grit and then some 3000, which is this one here, just over the top, just to get it to where it needs to be. I've done this by hand. I'm just going to polish it now, probably with my little mop actually, just to get it to how I want it to be. Right, sort of, I guess, something like that. And the other wing done. So I have flatted and polished the inner wings across the back. I'm not gone too mad across the back there, and I've given the lower half of the car a quick polish as well. It's not too glossy now. It's kind of what I was hoping for. Couldn't resist sticking the VIN plate on and the build plaque back on, which had been rusty and miserable for years, and it's now, well, very well lacquered, as you can see. There's a lot of it on there, but it was corroded as hell before, so this is probably about as good as I'm going to be able to get it. I've pulled the wiring loom out. I need to clean all that, and I've got new clips coming for it, so I can sort those out. Battery to go back in, all the other bits and pieces to go back in and refit. Got a new radiator to go in. Lots of work to do. As is my way, I've got a bit too carried away this evening, and it's now, well, it's very late, about 11:30 on a school night. Not good. Anyway, one last thing before bed then. Header tank. These are now ruinously expensive, if you can get one. And I think when this was new, when I redid the engine about 13 years ago, whatever it was 75 quid then, but they get filled with gunk and they're really notoriously difficult to clean, so to give it a quick wash out, there's all kinds of things you can try, pebbles, whatever you want to put in there. I'm going to put a dishwasher tablet in there, some very hot water, and see what it does overnight. And that's how it's turned out. I haven't done anything else other than just rinse it out, but I reckon that's come out okay. There's a bit of a mark on there, sellotape, which I'm going to try and clean off in a moment, and I'm not sure what that is on the front, but we're going to try and get a bit clean so it comes up. I reckon that's pretty acceptable, all things considered. Genuine new bits. I've had this in the boot for years now. And there we go, one brand new, genuine Ford radiator installed. Oh, and the header tank, probably should show you that, shouldn't I? I think it came out quite well. There you go. So, a dishwasher tablet. I've cleaned the outside with some ISO and also a little bit thinner to remove some overspray. That's it for now. Make sure to like and follow us on YouTube for more.